Wait.
Alright ninjas, right now it's time once again for the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge, once again to become a super mangaka. And today it's time for the eyes. Yes, the eyes. So yeah, suggested by Dion, thank you very much for that. Pick up your eyeballs and your pen and let's put it on paper. Let's go. Yes. Alright, let's start the timer. Let's go. Yes. Alright, so right now we're gonna draw the eyes for the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge. Once again, also my voice might be a bit sick, which is the reason why my voice, I might not always be speaking in this session. So yeah, right now we're gonna draw for the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge to practice human body parts anatomy to improve those skills. We draw with also reference from pictures in this case found on the interweb as reference to draw these human body parts, the subject of today, and today's eyes suggested by Dion to draw for this 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge. And the challenge is to do as many eyes the best way we can in 1 hour. Also you have to keep in mind these don't have to be perfect eyes. This is like not for a final piece to print on your wall and sell in stores and all that. This is purely for practice. And then by doing this practice, the point is to be able then to also put it in your real works, and if you want to at least, to final pieces and do something with that. So that's a bit of the point to practice here for the 1 hour manga drawing challenge and be able to use these skills also in manga, for example. How I want to use it among, and also for drawings of course, but also for manga, you know. And of course you have to stylize it in your style, but yeah, this is a good practice. It's like almost like gesture drawing or figure drawing, where you have a fat woman in the room, and then you and other people gonna draw with different materials, art tools or whatever, draw the fat woman. You have to draw that for also practice, and you have to do that in a time limit, and this is also the same case where you have to draw this in a time limit. Of course you can spend more hours on the specific body part and understand the anatomically stuff better, but in this case it's a different kind of practice than that, because yeah, I don't want to have one whole hour drawing only one eye, you know. So in this case it's more like a different kind of practice. And it also have to be perfect, so don't worry about making mistakes or rather happy accidents drawing these eyes. And then it's also to train your drawing muscles and such. So yeah, just pick up a pen, draw along, whether it's digital or traditional. You can do both, of course, whatever you want. It doesn't matter, you know. Right now my personal preference is now digital, because it's easier also to place the items, you know, like let's say I have this eye here drawn. It's easier to move the eye, in this case for example, to select it and then move it over here to make the art sheet a bit more nice and room for more eyes, which is faster to do. And also adding the screen tones. In this case it's a different layer, and then we're gonna add a bit of screen tone here for the extra contrast, like how in manga there are screen tones used. And by doing so in this practice, practicing that a bit, but you can also use a gray marker or whatever you want, you know. It's all fine and dandy, all fine and dandy. I forgot the eyebrow. Oh well, next time. Next time. But yeah, that's a bit of the thing over here. You can always stylize it a bit in your style if you want. Drawing the eyes. And yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. So yeah, any plans for the new year? Or did you finish your things this year? I did not finish everything this year, but every year I it goes to the next year. So depending on what it is. But yeah, if you could finish like things this year, that was your beginning goal, that's real good. Maybe selling art or whatever. This year did achieve to put my manga in stores, so that's a good thing for me at least. It was done this year, so that's something. Yeah, some personal things starting, not finishing yet, but at least started something as well. Also working on the new party time behind the screen as a series, still figuring that out. And we're almost at 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So that's still a goal that I hope to achieve this year. So we can go with our new milestone into the next year. So hopefully we can reach that point. We only have a few subscribers left so far, I think. So I'm really happy that you guys joined so far. Everybody joined, thank you for that. Yeah, I think we're now at 980. So we just need 20 more subscribers on YouTube to achieve the 1,000. And then finally the monetization almost gets unlocked. Well, we still need a certain amount of watch hours though. But yeah, making videos, long videos takes a lot of time and effort. So hopefully we can not completely make it for Janjape or for nothing. To actually, you know, like I'm happy everybody that can watch it, of course. But yeah, it would be nice if you could actually earn something with it as well, you know. But I guess that if it's good, I guess, or I don't know. Just have to learn more about that, and yeah, over the times I learn more as we speak. But yeah, that's one of the milestones. So hopefully you can reach that part this year. And let's see. Yeah, for next year I at least want to have a full volume of Party Time as a series complete. But it needs to be good though, professionally. Like the thing with a series is different than a one-shot. Like a one-shot needs a beginning, middle, and end, and it's then complete. It's done. It can be done, you know. With a series, if you start it, you also have to finish it. And I already tried a few times to make Party Time as a series. But looking back, I don't think it's good enough yet. So yeah. But this time it has to be good. And there's also the balance of making content, so to speak, but because of that, then you're drawing less, right? But except for now live streaming, it's yeah, a bit different. Because then you don't have to edit the video. Not necessarily. I mean, being live right now is yeah, you don't have to edit it. But of course, if you re-upload it, then I do have to edit. But depends on how much. Yeah. But yeah. Let's see. Any anime or manga that you read this year that you really enjoyed? Recently also read the latest One Piece chapter 1170, which was fun. Still lots of stuff to happen in the story, of course. Also, My Hero Academia finished this year, the anime at least. The manga was already over, of course. And yeah, it was really well made. The final, so there's that. And next to that, we also watched a new anime, When We Were Sick. A simple, easy anime. I might even make a review of it later on. I did write some notes, but yeah, it was a real fun anime that we watched when being sick. Something simple and easy, or just like anime doesn't always have to be like fantasy or fighting or isekai or whatever. It can also be a simple slice of life with, you know, just some characters doing stuff. But yeah, I think I'll make a review of it later. So I'll make a short video about it. Hopefully. If it's not too becoming... It's really easy to like make a video too long with your thoughts. At least for me. And then dragging it too much. But yeah, now with the voice, it's a bit annoying, you know. Being sick with, yeah, you know, coughing and stuff. And also kill clutters, like the green slime from your throat and these big chunks of green parts, then spitting it out. Yeah, last few days it's been like that. So not really being able to celebrate Christmas good. And other things next to that, so... But yeah. Still want to see the new Chainsaw Man movie. I actually wanted to watch it in cinema, but yeah, probably too late for that. But yeah, what's your favorite anime or manga so far this year, or game even? Oh yeah, still have to continue Ninja Gaiden 4. As well. Which is quite a difficult game. It's more, yeah, you have to be more alert in the game. It's not like Pokemon where you can relax a bit more. But still fun though. Eyes. So yeah, ninjas, what are you working on? Any projects you want to finish next year or any things you did finish this year, any milestones you reached. Yeah. Goals. I have one goal to reach as well this next year, but I'm not gonna speak about it now here. And let's see, yeah, the other goal as well for party time. Yeah, I've been a bit also editing shorts and such for reaching the 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, which seems to work better than my normal videos. And they're also faster to make. I already have a lot of drawings recorded, but I still have to edit a lot of stuff. But yeah, in the end, the manga is still the main goal. But then I have to edit a lot of videos about the manga and other stuff. Also random stuff, like, yeah. Whiskers. And my favorite anime of the year so far is Gachakuta. I really like the aesthetics of it. It's they're yeah. It's more my kind of anime, I guess. Like like Soul Eater and yeah. What is my kind of anime? It really depends though. Like Fullmetal Alchemist, Cyberpunk, Edge Runners, Samurai Champloo, Hajime no Ippo, Great Teacher Onizuka, Air Gear, Tenjo Tenge, yeah, One Piece, except for the pacing. Like, yeah, I do also enjoy Naruto and Bleach here and there, but without the filler stuff. That's more, okay, let's see, what else? Hunter x Hunter was fun, but I'm not sure if it will ever, we get a final thing, like health issues and such, with the Togashi, the creator. What else? Yeah, Soul Eater. Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Death Note. Bakuman. Oh yeah, Blue Blazes, that's live action about making manga and anime, which is also fun. What else is out there? Still have to also read the first chapters of the Martial King. Martial is basically the art of Boichi, or he's the creator, made a new series where Ace is the main character. Ace from One Piece. Also saw on X he stopped posting art from now on because they can use your art as image generate something with the art. But then he says he goes to Instagram, but that's kind of also like is Instagram really the best next option then? Yeah, these days with the socials, not sure what the best one is. My social interaction are a bit yeah. I guess people don't really care. Maybe a few of you guys, which I appreciate. But in general, it doesn't get too much traction on the socials. So I guess, yeah, I don't know. That's maybe not good enough or something. Can be a bit like, oh yeah, you don't get many, you get not enough likes, and that means people don't like it. Then your art is shit. But then you have also shit posts that get a lot of likes, and yeah. Do likes equal the quality of the creation? Yeah, I guess depends on your perception. I don't know how you look at it. Eyeballs. Maybe it's also just a setting in the socials. So if you are an artist, creator, where do you mostly post your art and why? What works for you? And what not. I guess videos work better maybe, like versus still images these days. But even if I scroll on YouTube or whatever, even the professionals, or sometimes it's just, at least for me, a bit boring, or I don't know, not really, like they're big creators or whatever, or maybe it depends on the time that you get into it, but I don't know, it's just, maybe a bit, yeah, not interesting. I don't know. Maybe if you've seen a certain stuff X amount of times, that then it's like, yeah, I already know what this is all about. Also, like with art, you know, like a lot of, I guess, make tutorials to get views and trying to teach people stuff, but then you're not creating the thing. Like now I'm literally practicing this, right? It's literally practicing these eyeballs. So this is not a how-to stuff, but like how do you make better drawings? Well, by drawing, right? Yeah, okay, you also have to draw the right things, I guess. Maybe it's not the right thing. But yeah, training your drawing muscles is important, but like, yeah, I don't want to, you know, be pretending to be like some sort of art teacher or whatever, while not having reached the success yet, or pretending. It's practice what you preach. Like if Oda said, oh yeah, this is good tips for making manga, I think he has more credibility since he successfully is making One Piece, for example. But the thing is, oh, if Oda now suddenly becomes a full-time teacher and then pauses drawing One Piece, yeah, it's a kind of lame, man. Like, oh, instead of actually making the thing he wants to make, but then you teach how to make it. Like, I think, for example, I used to watch, he's not allowed to stream anymore, Yusuke Murata. He used to stream the One Punch Man manga pages. I think I learned more from that than a tutorial, because he's really making the pages. Like, okay, they can have tips and stuff, but by a creator, the mangaka, actually doing the thing and looking at it, and then try to understand, oh, how does he actually do it, and that's how he does it, by doing it. You know, don't need no tutorial then. You look at what he does, and then learn and look at his techniques and all that. Okay, yeah, we have some theoretical stuff maybe, but as some basic drawing you need to know perspective and all that, color theory, all the basic stuff. But yeah, I think it's better to look at someone actually making the thing. Like if Oda was streaming making One Piece, I find that just 1000% more interesting. Like actually seeing how he does it, and then trying to learn from it that way. Instead of, oh, here is step 1, draw a circle. Step 2, draw another circle. And here a line is just so, what's the word? Chewing it for you. There's a word for it, like a mama bird feeding the child, like that. It's too, I don't know, man. But of course, everybody learns in their own way. They need that. So maybe even I need it at some point, or maybe even I will become that. But yeah, like okay, I can tell you, oh, how I made my one shot, for example. But it's not like that's the way, you know. It's just how I did it, but that's about it. It's not like, oh, now it's, yeah. But I guess the how-to stuff works better on socials to get views and all that, but yeah.
Just do it! Nice.
I think the perspective of practicing what you preach, yeah, it's just better, man, than speaking from imagination. If you've done it, right? Okay, yeah, I can tell, like, oh, Oda said this is a good tip, so I can echo that. Oh yeah, Oda said that, so it's probably good, right? Because he has like the credibility, or like another mangaka, like Yusuke Murata or whatever. They say, oh yeah, this is some tips, but they just living the thing. They do the thing. Most of the time. Instead of like, oh, here's my course to make manga. And then that's their, like, oh yeah, you become the artist that sells courses. Instead of, I don't know, making the actual thing. Instead of like selling your manga, you sell courses of how to make the manga. But yeah, being a teacher is also a business model, right? These not all the times, I guess. But yeah, in the end, I guess even making all this, there is it's a never-ending story. You can always learn new techniques and such. And yeah, there are definitely techniques in manga that are being used. And techniques and stuff like maybe even with professional manga out there, you don't agree how they do things, or you would never do it like that. Personal choice, but maybe it works for that specific story. Like also how paneling and such. Like I prefer more, I guess, a cleaner way of paneling than like some manga have these panels that just are super messed up, or at least the way the paneling flow, it's just, I don't agree with it. But they can do it, of course. I mean, they're pretty professionals and it works maybe for them, but I guess it's just personal preference as well in the end, and whatever works for your story. But yeah. Yeah, a good thing, I guess, is that to look at, if you want to make manga, that to look at the people already make what you want to make, kinda, or mix them, at least a few of them. Of course, you can learn from all the mangaka, or some of them, or how they draw certain things, and then apply it to your own stuff, you know. Or at least that's how I also make manga. Like, if I'm stuck or whatever, how does that do they do this? And by literally looking at manga, oh yeah, they do it like that, and then try to also do that. Like, oh yeah, because it's just oh, this guy draws explosions like this or whatever, or cross hatches like this, so you like this aesthetic more, and then yeah, you take that skill, this technique. It's like martial arts techniques or whatever, I don't know. Just apply it to your own library of yeah. Maybe a certain person draws eye like that, or a certain way. You like that aesthetic, and then trying to emulate that kind of in your own way, and then sort of, you know, draw the way you draw, inspired by X or Y. Like if you literally copy, like, yeah, maybe, yeah, that's, I don't think that's, if you literally copy, like, yeah, okay, some styles look similar to other ones, and maybe even, if you look at my drawings, maybe you see X, Y, and Z, oh, this looks like this or that, you know. The one person is more inspired by maybe Jujutsu Kaisen or My Hero or whatever. Others by Dragon Ball or One Piece or Bleach. Art-wise, maybe not story-wise. But that's the great thing about manga, though. There's so many directions you can go. Yeah. I also like more about manga that if not too many people are messing around with it. Like there's one creator with a few assistants, and that's about it. Their vision, their voice, their fingerprint, and not like have 1,000 fingerprints in one piece of manga or whatever. You know, and I like that in manga, or at least the Japanese kind of manga, or mostly, it can be about anything, and how they tell it, it can be interesting. Maybe I don't know, something random. A cup. Okay, you have like a manga. It's all about cups, how it's made or whatever. This guy is a super otaku about cups, and he really loves cups, like a drinking cup. He knows all about it, how it's made, how to make it, the industry of cups, where to sell it or whatever. He wants to make his own cup, and he can tell you, oh yeah, like, you know, having all the knowledge. Like I have zero knowledge about it, but the character, let's say it's a main character, he knows all about, oh yeah, how's a cup made, and the techniques or whatever, or you know, or fishing. Oh yeah, you have to use this bait for fishing, blah blah blah. I know about fishing. I don't know much about it, but I don't really fish. I'm not a fish kind of guy. But maybe through that manga, that hobby of fishing, and then by reading the manga, you might get inspired to fish, like the main character, or whatever. That's the power of manga. You know, that you can make a hobby into a story, you know, an interesting one, depending on who makes it, but it can be done, you know, with the right storytelling and, you know, art. Yeah, that's something like that Oda said, you know, as well, where he said that, like, I'm just echoing in that part, kinda. Like, if you find something, if you really love something and it can be made into a manga, then maybe, yeah, make that as a manga, for example. Like, I think the creator of Hajime no Ippo really loves boxing, boxes in real life, or knows all the stuff about it. He's really passionate about it, and therefore he's able to make such a thing. He has all the knowledge and such. So maybe if you're really knowledgeable about something, maybe you can even make that into a manga. If you don't want to make a standard shit. Like the standard shonen, or, you know, for example, Party Time, it's about party. Like, I did Party as well back in the days, and then you may learn some stuff about it, or maybe a feeling, you know, like yeah, if I went to party and truly partied, and then there's this feeling to it, feeling free and then just go wild and stuff. It's just, you know, it's real nice. And yeah. But you know, it can be anything you enjoy, right? That might have something to say there. Cheers. But yeah, manga is a great storytelling tool, a medium to tell stories. Like lately, a lot of people get babies and such, getting older. So maybe you even have a manga about babies. Oh, you have the diaper, And here's how to clean the poop or whatever, all the challenges. There must be a manga out there that actually goes into that. Probably not known in the West, but I also think that the distribution of manga in other European countries for some are just way better than the USA. You know, like it's really slow to get translated and such. For some of them, yeah. Unfortunately, not over here. We're way behind in this country. I guess this country doesn't really care for manga that much. It's even more niche as it already was, I suppose. Even though the conventions and such do get bigger, so it's not like it's not growing, I guess. But like I don't have the numbers, and even I don't know even where to find them. If I would look for them, where do you find it? You know, all the stats, how well it does in. Yeah. Yeah, the problem is maybe also the language. Like over here, most people can read and read and speak English. But if some manga gets translated to this language of ours, over here at least, it probably sounds really cringe. Maybe it works for some, or it depends on who translated maybe. But some languages are just more beautiful, I guess, than others. I don't know. Maybe there is a way though, but might also depend on the specific thing. Maybe I should do something about it. Change their minds about manga in this country. That it's not shit, the whole medium. Like most people, I guess, just want to watch anime, but not actually read manga. Because reading, who still reads these days, right? Over here at least. Some people cannot even know an analog clock. They don't even know how it works. Only a digital clock. That's how backwards we go. Forgetting to write and read. And then become cavemen again. Might even make for a good video. Already thought about it before though, man. Or like interviewing people on the street, but it might be a bit awkward. Apples. Now for manga, there are so many untold stories still to explore. Like because of what you are already makes your story different, right? And therefore maybe more interesting depending on how you tell it. Like how with Breaking Bad, you have a normal like teacher, chemical guy. He gets like cancer and then goes. He has only so long to live, and then becomes like a drug empire kingpin, right? But that before that, what kind of school teacher ever did that? So it makes it for a more interesting character, never seen before. Maybe something like, yeah. What is something new you can bring to the table that hasn't been done yet, but in the same sort of vibe, or and it also makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. Some. Because, you know, at some point, maybe if stuff gets like saturated, or what's the word? Too much of the same shit. Then again, you need to know the demographic and all that. Like what kind of story you want to tell. Like let's say you have games or whatever. You have a fighting games. Okay, yeah, fighting games. You know, there are certain ways that mostly works, right? There's certain. Like there are many types of fighting games, even though the gameplay is sort of the same-ish, but they all have maybe something a little bit different that makes them more unique. It's still a fighting game though. Like it's not suddenly becoming a, I don't know, shooter or whatever. Yeah. I guess with games, some of them also brought something completely new to the table. A new kind of gameplay, let's say. Or maybe someone else already did it, but they didn't really succeed, and then someone else does it better, and then that one succeeds, even though it was not their idea. Originally, they just explored it further from the other guy's idea and stole the idea and then built that further and did make it working or a success.
Was it Patumu?
Yo wannabe, welcome back to the show. NINJABOX is showing, and what did you eat today? We're now doing the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge where we draw for an hour a specific human body part. In this case it's eyes, yeah, suggested by Dion.
Merry
how's it going over there?
Christmas, don't remember if I said this already.
Oh yeah, happy Christmas. It's the third Christmas day over here. Or belated, yeah. Merry Christmas. Yeah, it's technically the third Christmas day. Could not also stream yesterday or the day before, so. And yeah, still a bit sick voice, so yeah. But yeah, how was your Christmas? Did you do anything fun or finish cleaning up your room? Drawing or something else? Games?
It would love if you could find a way to draw the eyes like.
Like? If you could find a way to draw the eyes like, what do you mean?
Finding my word 8.
Oh yeah. No rush. Yeah, each age has also different kind of eyes. The eyes, the one eye that rules them all. Naruto definitely did something with eyes. Quite interesting though. I think though with Hunter x Hunter, the guy did
Now
it
my
before that.
uniform is stretched out 泣きっつら泣きっつら泣きっつら。
Where does the eyebrow go? Somewhere here.
I mean if you could find a way to make the distance between the cornea the iris appear.
Corner. Not
Has
sure
on
if
very close up images of the iris gap between the iris and cornea is visible.
iris. Yeah, that depends on the iris. Yeah, you mean this part? This. Or not? Not sure if I completely understand, but might be able to try it on the next one.
Flip internet crashing again soon BRB.
Oh. Alright. Loki's ass. Gap between the iris and the cornea.
Hi.
What is that? Cornea? Yeah, awesome. Welcome back, NINJABOX ishhh, and what did you eat today?
@ デアントジェカンハイ。
Let's see. Cornea? Maybe this part? Apples. Whiskers. We're now drawing the eyes for the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge. We're almost done. How was your Christmas? Awesome. That's the alarm. But we're gonna finish this one.
One day I am getting pen magic drawing tablet like art on the go to drawing.
X-pen. Very nice. Wait, which one is that? X-pen. Samsung.
They made on Android drawing tablet.
Samsung. What?
XP pen brand.
Oh. They are good? The eyes. Oh, I forgot the under.
How long your drawing tablet will going to last?
I have no idea. Now it works, so I'm happy that it works. Yeah, the solution was probably plugging it into the wall. Like, yeah, I had issues with this tablet, but that's probably the issue is because it was not plugged in the wall straight to the power source, but to a what is it? So not sure what the English word for it is. The splitter. The splitter. Where you plug in multiple plugs. What's the word? Yeah, also the electricity might be a bit
Unless they
different
made
over
update firmware for your tablet.
here. Alright. Okay then, we did it again, the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge. Suggested by Dion here, drawing the eyes. This is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. This was supposed to be a baby eye, that's why it's more big and black, and number 11. So yeah, let me know your favorite eye of this session, or eyes for that matter. And yeah, thank you Dion for suggesting the eyeballs or eyes. So yeah, let me know your favorites, and if you have any other suggestions or whatever, let me know in the comments as well. Yes, for the human body parts. Alright ninjas, that was it for the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge. Once again, drawing the eyes suggested by Dion. So thank you very much for the suggestion once again for the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge. Also look forward to the next one, which is number 100, which is still unknown what it will be, because I'm gonna decide what's the subject in that part, or maybe even more things. Going to the 3 digits already, that's crazy. So yeah, we just did 99 hours of the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenges so far for 99 weeks in a row, having 99 new videos all the time. Thank you for joining these sessions if you enjoyed it. Alright ninjas, thanks for joining once again. NINJABOX ishhh, and see you ninjas the next time. Ninjakees out.
Ninjakees.
Thanks for joining once again, Ninjas, NINJABOX, ishhh, and see you ninjas the next time. Ninjakees out.